Hello everyone, Alicia here with another lightened up Weight Watcher friendly recipe, and today's recipe is going to be a Weight Watcher breakfast meal prep for pumpkin spice protein pancake bars. These make a really quick and easy breakfast, on the go breakfast. You can heat them up, you can eat them cold, however you want them, but these are just a really easy fall inspired breakfast idea that I wanted to share with you guys. But let me jump first into ingredients and show you what you're gonna need. First off, you're gonna need some rolled oats. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of those. And then you're gonna need a protein pancake mix. I like this Krusteaz. This is the one I've been using the most lately. You are going to need a cup of this. Next up, you're gonna need a cup of unsweetened almond milk, or you could use whatever type of milk you prefer, but you're gonna need a cup of it. You're also gonna need a 1/2 cup of plain, non-fat Greek yogurt. And then for the pumpkin in this, you're gonna need some pumpkin puree. I'm gonna be using a cup of this, or roughly half of the can. But you wanna make sure you're using just the one that says 100% pure pumpkin and not the one that has the spices and all that stuff in it, the pumpkin pie mix. You just want the pure pumpkin. Next up, you're gonna need 2 eggs. You're gonna need a 1/2 cup unsweetened applesauce. For sweetener, I'm using this Lakanto Golden. You're gonna need a 1/3 cup of that. You're gonna need a tablespoon coconut oil, some cooking spray for your pan, a 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, and then here I've got some pumpkin pie spice. You're gonna need a tablespoon of that. And I do make my own. I will link the recipe where I show making this up above and down below if you haven't seen that. But that is everything that you're gonna need to make these, so let me get it started. First off, in a medium-sized bowl, I'm gonna add in my 1.5 cups oats, my cup of that pancake mix, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. And then finally, my tablespoon pumpkin pie spice. Now I'm gonna just mix all of that together really well. Got that nice and mixed together, so I'm gonna set that aside and grab myself a large bowl. So now in this large bowl, I'm gonna add in my remaining ingredients, starting with my 2 large eggs, cup almond milk, 1/2 cup Greek yogurt, 1/3 cup Lakanto brown, 1/2 cup unsweetened applesauce, cup pumpkin puree, my tablespoon coconut oil that I've melted, and then lastly my teaspoon vanilla, which I completely forgot to show in the ingredients, but I will make sure to have it down below in the description box with all the rest of the ingredients. So now I'm gonna just whisk all of this together until it is fully incorporated. All right, I've got this whisked together pretty well, so now I'm gonna add in my dry ingredients and stir those in well. And I have got my oven preheating to 350 right now. Okay, I've got this stirred together pretty well. Basically, you just want to stir it until you're not seeing any more dry spots, which I'm not, so I'm gonna call that good. And then I'm gonna take a 9 by 9 inch pan here. I'm gonna spray it with my cooking spray. And I'm gonna pour my mixture in. All right, this is now ready to bake at 350 for around 40 minutes. I start checking them around about 35 though. You're basically just looking for the center to be set on this, and it's gonna be slightly browned. Or a toothpick inserted in the center will come out clean. But I will be back once this is done. You'll let this bake for 45 minutes. Yeah, it is looking done. It's set in the center. A little browning going on. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just let this cool mostly before I cut into it. So I'm gonna just let it sit here for about an hour or so. And then I will cut it up and give you points. Okay, I've cut a serving out of this. I didn't let it cool completely. It's still a little warm. Just kind of a little close up. what it looks like. Pop. So serving size is 1/9 of the total, and that's going to be 4 points, which is not too bad, I don't think, for a nice little breakfast. My hubby will give this a try. Let us know what he thinks of it. We had the blueberry. I did a blueberry version of this before. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. So this is the fall-inspired pumpkin. Wow, that is a big pumpkin version. Thoughts? I heard it.
Yeah, no, that's really good. So it tastes to me like a very traditional pumpkin pie flavor. Mm-hmm. But it's also got the savory elements from the oats and the protein powder, I assume.
It doesn't have protein powder. It's protein pancake mix.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
mix.
So the mix has, it's a protein mix. Good? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't, I mean, you could sell that somewhere and nobody would know that that's
Weight Watchers.
Weight Watcher friendly.
It smells amazing. I might have to, here, I'm going to give a little taste back here. No, not of yours. Here, I'll taste out of here. I just want to try, see what it tastes like. Okay,
give me my fork back.
Sorry. That's very good.
That was, really good with coffee.
Subtle sweetness. And I always try to remember to say that. We don't like our stuff super sweet. Yeah, I know. Shocking, huh?
You like me super sweet.
You are pretty sweet. Mine, that's gone. But, yeah. So you can always add a little more sweetener if you want, but we like ours a little more on the subtle side. All right, guys, that was pumpkin spice protein pancake bars, I believe is what I'm calling these. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, as always, for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
I enjoyed.